We are living in troubled times. As we approach the end of 2020, there's a lot of things that's going on in the world today where there's homelessness, a continuation of that. The unemployment benefits has ran out. There's business owners have lost their businesses due to the COVID-19 and more to follow. There are a lot of homeowners losing their homes and mortgages where things are getting really bad for a lot of people. People are dying from the COVID-19. There's a lot of people who are suffering. We are still dealing with a lot of, people misleading people with some not accurate information where we have to get the information from the right source. There could be food shortage this year going into 2021. There could be no water. There could be a lot of things that we need to evaluate to, prepare for. Maybe there's things that we may have never experienced before. These are troubled times that we are living in, with the rise of violence continues in every state in America and all over the world. There's people who that's hungry and don't have any money and still going through a lot of confusion. There's still have to wear your mask. There's people who are still feel like it's hopeless, with loss of income, loss of having a job, loss of having need somewhere to stay, somewhere to live. These are troubled times. You ask yourself questions like, should we continue? We need to start preparing now. What if the power outage go out, the power grid go out? How will you keep yourself warm if you're in the the East Coast, where during this time is the winter time? What if you do if you're in certain parts of, the South, the West Coast? Then the power grid goes out where you need air to cool off, due to high humidity, the rising of heat. You prepare yourself. You have to prepare yourself for the unknown. What would you do? You would need to, protect yourself. If there's a crisis, that we might be a catastrophe that may happen, how will you be able to protect your family through being in harm's way, where people might be desperate intruders trying to steal or trying to get food to eat or water, or just, try to harm your family or try to take away from what you work so hard for in these troubled times. There's so many questions that needs to be answered. Well, we have a new president that's in office now. Millions and millions of people voted for whichever president they wanted to be elected. And the questions got to be answered are, far as the things that people are asking for when they cast their vote in. Well, what it answers, what the questions, will it be answered to what people needs are, whether it's food, clothing, shelter, and resources. When you're dealing with a lot of things, you just kind of want to know, will it be some great results in the way the economic thing is going downhill. These things we need to ask questions. During these crises, you're definitely going to need to store food, water, just in case if, you know, um, there's no way of transporting food due to sick workers, or a lot of manufacturing companies. A lot of companies have to lay off their workers, and how can they transport food from cargoes to planes to trains? These questions that we need to ask. What if it do be a water shortage, a food shortage, a power outage? Are you ready to protect yourself and your family? Are you ready to prepare? And praying, first praying to the Most High to give you that strength to get us through these troubled times that we are living in right now. You know, me personally, I want to protect my family, and I want to prepare, and I want to make sure that if things get bad, you need to uh, prepare yourself. Now, they pushing the vaccines. You have to ask yourself questions. Will you take it, or will you not take it? What decisions are you ready to make to prepare for that may be a possibility, that it may be the unknown, things that you had never experienced, what was going to happen. We want the best. Everybody want a peace of mind. Everybody want to live in harmony. Everybody want peace. Everybody want this to be going into 2021 to be resurrected. So the people as a nation, as a whole, can move again and to grow again. Can business owners that lost everything, can they rebuild from this? Will there be any emergency assistance for small business owners or entrepreneurs or people who have started a business, or from the lower class to the upper class, where everybody get a piece of an opportunity, the piece of the pie to for growth and economic? Economic base is a solution to what's been going on in the problems. In every culture, everyone wants to live in peace and harmony. You have some good and you have some bad, but everybody would want that piece of opportunity to enjoy life in every second and every minute of it. So what decisions are we going to make? Can we live in peace? Can we move? Can we separate ourselves from the evil that men do? Can we create a peaceful environment finally, so people can live in harmony, so people can live food, clothing, and shelter? Will this COVID-19 come to an end? Can we be able to move forward, and will we be able to have a peaceful and healthier lives in these troubled times? This is Dupree Shamir. Thank you for listening, and subscribe to Social Therapy Mag, and also follow Dupree Shamir on Twitter. These are troubled times. Let's make these good times to come.